Good morning. I've got some kind of crazy news for you coming out of St. Louis, of all places. And I want to make a quick reminder before we get into it that there will be a VR news broadcast today. You don't have to have a VR headset. You could use just a tablet, a phone, a browser on your computer. You don't have to have a VR headset. More details with the link and whatnot will be in a video in a little while. So I want to talk to you about what's going on in St. Louis. I had heard about this yesterday, and I thought, oh my goodness, what are they just taking, the step-by-step guide from San Francisco? Is that what they're doing in St. Louis now? Well, it would appear that that might be the case. So there's been an ongoing issue in St. Louis among every other city of the homeless and the homeless encampments, and obviously because of all the stupidity going on in the world, that group, if you will, of people is growing quickly, and I'm one of those people that the way I see it, a lot of these people they've been doing enough. Right? The last thing that they need is more people, whether it be a government, whether it be an individual. The last thing they need is more people coming down on them, telling them all about how they should have did this and this and this and this from people that have no idea where their shoes have walked. And I find it very amazing at just how cold and heartless that the average human being can be, as long as it's not them or someone they know and love in the situation. If they don't have any personal attachment to the situation, it doesn't matter what happens to other people. And that's much our society today. And it's sad. Well, I refuse to degrade myself by just the quick instant, they need to do this. No, knock it off. But there are some things that shouldn't be allowed, regardless of your situation. And some of these things are actually being included in something that's being called the Unhoused Bill of Rights. And we'll see where this goes. But let me go ahead and I'll put the link in the description, of course, and first comment. City mulls' Unhoused Bill of Rights. The bill would allow them to stay in encampments and change public urination laws. Well, let's just unwrap that before we get any further. I think they should absolutely be allowed to stay in encampments. And I think not only that, I think that they need to be given a place that they can go where they're not going to be bothered, where they're not going to be in the way of others, where they're not going to be an issue. See, here's the problem. You always have these people coming up and running these people off of their encampments, but they never offer a solution of where they can go. And that's where the problem is. That's where the problem is. It's just a bunch of NIMBYs, not in my backyards, right? These same people, by the way, will go on Facebook and talk about how generous and, compassionate of a human being they are, right? They'll make sure that they get that 30-second TikTok video of when they put that $20 bill in the Salvation Army bucket, right? But, it's kind of interesting because when you do good works like that, do good deeds like that, you're actually not supposed to talk about it. No less make record of it and promote yourself with a level of vanity that is just incredible. See, different topic, different time. I absolutely cannot get on board with this public urination thing. I think that is ridiculous at best. Now, the thing that really blows my mind is San Francisco. I think it's San Francisco, right? They're starting to realize why some of their ideals were not good, like public urination. And they're having a hell of a time figuring out what they're going to do, how they're going to deal with it. And you would think that these folks from St. Louis would see their struggle and be like, nah, they made the wrong move. I don't think I'm going to follow them. But nonetheless, it looks like they're trying damn hard to follow them to the letter. We really need to get on top of this as a society, because we need to stop allowing government to run every aspect of everyone's life. That's our fault. We are allowing, and in fact, we are encouraging them to do it as long as we don't have to do nothing. Right? Government says it'll take care of something for somebody. Oh, well, they don't even take a second look. They don't even watch to make sure the job's getting done. Nope. The moment that they can say, oh, well, no, somebody else took it over, I don't have to do nothing. That's what it amounts to. There's answers. I'm sure there's plenty of answers, and I'm sure that even the answers that I can come up with probably pale in comparison to the answers that others would come up with. But demeaning human beings, degrading human beings, is not a proper path. And unfortunately, that's a path that a large amount of people take when it comes to talking about the homeless. That's why the Father is so important to me, and man is not. Plain and simple. I'm OCD about a lot of different things. Priorities is one of them. We got to get on this. If we want a proper result, we're going to have to be the one to come up with the proper idea. We're going to have to be the ones to implement that idea. It's far time that we quit waiting on others to do for us. And that's what a lot of people are doing, even conservatives. Oh, I'm wrong on that? Oh, really? So that's why they sit there and they beat down the door of the ballot box, because they're not asking other people to do it for them. Gotcha. Oh, who will build the roads? I don't know. Maybe somebody lives on the fucking road. I don't know. I'm sure it'll get done. Do you live on the road? Have you offered to help? No? Huh. Must not need that road that damn bad. We need to get on this, and we need to fix this the right way. And again, I don't know that I have any of the right answers on that. But I know that demeaning and degrading and stepping down on our fellow brothers and sisters in Christ is not the answer. It is not the way. Anybody that wants to degrade and demean somebody for not having the opportunity to live in a dwelling, need to read that Bible a whole hell of a lot more. Shalom.